Make it a two-way conversation. Get the facts at todaysmilitary.com.
Saturday on Speed, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. With 4 races left and a 78-points gap, who's got the fire to win in Atlanta? 36 trucks will square off on one of the fastest tracks on the circuit, blistering speeds.
We have been running caution-free.
Unpredictable outcomes.
Oh, contact.
And one of the most exciting races of the year. Don't miss the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, presented by Lumber Liquidators, live from Atlanta, Saturday, 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific, only on Speed.
Carl, for a guy who showed up for work without his pants today, you have recovered nicely.
I was wearing shorts, though, but yes, these are new pants, straight from...
That Justin on our staff had to go to Walmart and buy.
Yeah.
Do you have your driver's uniform on your plane, or...?
Well, I did bring Dean with me, so he'll hold my helmet and stuff this weekend. We should be all right. We should be good. All
right, we go to Hotlanta. It's a fast track. You took the broom to the place in 2005.
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
I have a feeling we are going to win. The Office Depot Fusion will run well at Atlanta. I promise. I am pumped to go there. It's going to be fun.
Beautiful.
All right, cool.
For the latest news, stats, and information, log on to speedtv.com and foxsports.com, the most powerful online team in NASCAR.
We'll be all right here, buddy. All right, hit anything?
Then evidently didn't see my race car down there.
He's in the first wreck every week. He wonders why. He's sorry. He doesn't like driving like that. Yeah, okay. Why does he then?
And you keep your eye on that 22. You know he's a sneaky son of a gun.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I did talk to your spotter. He kind of thought it was comical, so.
Slap in his face and tell him that's why he's locked down.
List is growing of the good guys and the bad guys.
I'm in a big picture. We got to finish this thing. I know you can do it.
You can feel the pride and you can hear the passion.
Under cool Martinsville skies, the chase reached its halfway point. For contenders on a quest for the Nextel Cup, that cup was half full for some, half empty for others. Jimmy Johnson started the chase cold. Now, the 48 is starting to heat up.
Our outlook has been go out to the racetrack, perform to the best of our abilities, and let the points fall where they may. And we were forced into the situation on how we opened up in the chase with the bad luck at New Hampshire.
Nobody's fault, just being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
And that's because you're deep in the field.
Whether in the back or up front, bad luck seemed to follow the 48 wherever they went.
Last lap.
Junior drops down a lane, trying to fend off Jimmy Johnson.
He's getting a little wider.
There he goes.
Junior.
The 48, it takes out Earnhardt and Jimmy Johnson.
Caution is out.
Surrounded by trouble, the team looked within to regroup.
My team is so solid right now. I'm very fortunate. Everybody that's working on the car is experienced, comfortable in their role. Jimmy, I think, is by far a smarter driver than what he was in years previous, and he's got all the talent to carry this thing.
Holy smokes, just ran a 19.530. The 24 ran a 5.37.
That's 4.
Martinsville is a very challenging track, and I think there's not just one thing that's important. Brakes, is a big part of it, but the radius of the corner is so tight. You need a car that turns the center, and then that usually means you're loose off.
For even the most experienced teams, Martinsville can prove treacherous, even in practice.
I hit the wall, knocked the rear brakes up. Hey, bad guys, we'll just get the backup car off and go.
Mark Martin's Martinsville was marked by early setback. The number 6 switched to their backup car in an effort to switch their fortunes and move back up into contention.
43 drivers on a half-mile track for 500 laps. It's very hard to pass here. It's not a matter of if you're going to lose your patience, it's when.
think probably the largest thing at Martinsville is just the simple fact that you can't get out there and you can't get overly aggressive. It's a 500 lap race. Although it's a half-mile racetrack, it's not long in distance. There's a lot of action that goes on.
What's happening here in Martinsville? You got so many good race teams. Everybody's running the same time. I mean, the difference between first and last is only a couple of tenths of a second. So what happens is it starts to get rough. At first, the drivers will be patient. They'll give a lot. They'll just, kind of settle down. They won't force the issue. But as this race goes on, you're going to see those bumpers being used, and you're going to see tempers flaring.
We'll also not see a lot of single-car incidents. When trouble breaks out here, it breaks out in a hurry, and it usually collects a number of cars.
Now, it's not just the track here, it's pit road that can be a real challenge for these teams.
I think this is probably the most brutal pit road that we have. They look big, but they're not. You're getting one of these big 3,600-pound pigs into a little spot there with cars going in and out. It's tough.
Chad Knaus, he chose to stall right off of turn 4, right around the bend. The issue is it does have a slight elevation change, so you are pitting a little bit of an elevation angle. And they have their mojo back after finishing second last week, and they're pitting in the same pit stall that he won from 2 years ago.
Oh boys, Martinsville, let's have some fun.
28 starting position is the worst that Jeff has done on a short track this season. So, 2 things he has to keep in mind. First of all, stay on the lead lap, and then keep the fenders on the race car. He just has to make sure he doesn't hurt his car too much going to the front.
Solid second gas all day long. Get American.
Oh, Rich. Temperatures on the cool side, Barney. A lot of folks wrapped up out there.
It's cold out there, but that's good for the drivers. Oh, yes. That's good for the drivers because they won't feel that heat coming up through those floorboards, and also for the brakes.
Cars off. Be ready. Ready. Green flag.
Under cool autumn skies, the second half of the chase started. In their quest for the Nextel Cup, who would come up empty and whose cup would runneth over?
Introducing Nextel's new multi-dimensional walkie-talkie phones. The new i580, the only camera phone built to military specifications to withstand rain, dust, and shock. It doesn't stop working until you do. And the new i670 with walkie-talkie and GPS navigation capability. The power to get things done with Nextel walkie-talkie phones. New phones start at just $49.99. Available only at Sprint or Nextel retailers. Call 800-NEXTEL-9. Nextel, only from Sprint.
Fast, agile, elusive, and made with carbon fiber. The same lightweight, extremely strong material can also be found in Goodyear Eagle Response Edge tires. The carbon fiber reinforced outer sidewall helps keep more tire tread on the road for enhanced stability and control. Our insulator made with Kevlar gives you a comfortable ride. Carbon fiber. It's not just for high-tech covert aircraft anymore. Only from Goodyear.
Yeah, let me hear it! We say Kent, you say stop!
Kate and Tim don't know the score. Greg does. He got his credit score from freecreditreport.com. Don't be like them. Get the score. Log on to freecreditreport.com to get your free credit score and report, and you'll be entered for a chance to win an honorary crew chief position with Greg Biffle at a 2007 NASCAR Series race. No purchase necessary to enter or win. See website for details. Free credit score and report with enrollment in Triple Advantage.
Say, there's nothing worse than coming off of turn 4, leading the pack, checkered flag in your sights, and bang, you run out of gas. You lose because of lousy fuel mileage.
Well, America is losing the fuel mileage race.
But there's something you can do to win.
Make sure you keep your car properly tuned with plugs, filters, belts, and hoses.
And check your tire pressure often.
It also doesn't hurt to lose a lead foot. If you want to win the fuel mileage race, every little bit helps.
Martinsville started with a sound and fury that signified there'd be no quit in contenders. Jeff Gordon began the day last in the chase. On the first lap, the 24 blazed into the race lead.
Gordon's going to lead that first one.
Really wanted it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Really awesome in the middle and off. Just a little bit loose. Getting in, but I can't be any tighter through the middle. 10-4, 10-4.
24 said he's pretty tight getting in. He's having a hard time keeping it on the bottom. 10-4. He's just able to get back to the gas a little quicker, and us we're a little tight right now. 10-4.
Oh, trouble! Kyle Petty's around. Reed starts injection. Martin Truex into the back of him. He punches out the radiator.
Well, like we said, no such thing as a single
car incident.
Happened right in front of championship leader Jeff Burton.
That's good, that's it. 10-4. I don't know what it's going to look like when you get back down around here. I saw it happen. I don't think it's going to be too bad.
Championship leader Jeff Burton got into the back of Joe Nemechek in the 01 car. Very slight damage.
We'll stay out here. That looks real good. It's just pushed down right in the middle. No, it looks good. I saw it on TV.
The restart became an example of television influencing reality. Instant replay would force chase leader Jeff Burton into a rerun down pit road.
Looks like that 31 hood pin is out all the way to the right. If you were on a faster racetrack, that hood would just peel back and just slam on the windshield.
They'd see a Nextel Cup championship be decided by a hood pin.
Come on in. Take a little bit of extra time here and get the tape on the front of that nose on the deal.
Jeff Burton's crew taking extra time now. They went with tape, believe it or not.
All the way.
We had to take the time. NASCAR was looking at it. I think they saw it on TV.
Oh, NASCAR got what they wanted. I think we're in pretty good shape now.
The number 24 was in real good shape. Jeff Gordon led the first 143 laps. Then, he passed his success along to a fellow Hendrick teammate.
Hendrick Motorsports has won the last 3 Subway 500s and 5 of the last 7 here at Martinsville.
We have a good working relationship, obviously, with the 24 car. The guys work on each other's cars, and then Stevie and myself are very, very good friends and great working buddies, and so are Jeff and Jimmy.
Spread out there, buddy. Jimmy would like to lead one if possible.
It was real easy when the 24 car was leading and we were running second to say, hey, can we get up there and get 5 points?
Hendrick Motorsports teammate Jimmy Johnson looking underneath him for the lead.
Here goes Jimmy Johnson into the lead.
And Johnson's also going to get a chance to get 5 bonus points here for leading a lap.
Then we gave it right back to him.
Oh my gosh. Was that just a 5 points? I guess it was.
How about that?
Very nicely orchestrated. Teamwork.
We're all racing for points, racing for a championship, running up front. It's important to lead laps. So you need to be aggressive, but at the same time, you don't want to do something that's gonna wreck teammates.
Better than 24. I don't know if I can get by him, but better than him. Or get position on him and he'll let you by, I'm sure.
He's like, hey, will the 24 give me a break? And we just said, look, get position on him and he'll let you have it.
Jimmy Johnson gets the lead back, as they talked about. Johnson felt it was a little faster.
Ask Jimmy, does he want to work the traffic or do you want me to work the traffic?
It's a fine line and a fine balance that you have racing one another up there for the lead.
Trying to pass these guys, but fine. If you want the race, go ahead.
Jimmy got position on him and took the lead and was able to pull off.
Could a pair of Hendrick cars race back into contention? Would Jeff Burton have enough left under the hood to maintain the points lead? The story of the 2006 chase was taking a turn.
This Sunday, NASCAR Race Day. One by one, chase contenders have seen their chances take a hit.
The landscape has completely changed.
Slate's clean, and we're all starting from scratch again. NASCAR Race Day, built by the Home Depot. Live from Atlanta, Sunday, 12:30 Eastern on Speed.
Heat. Enemy of engines. Enemy of heat? Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic, with adaptive molecules that continually separate and reform to help conquer heat. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
After the doctor diagnosed my son with ADHD, I knew treatment was the right thing to do.
He's a smart kid, and he's made a lot of progress. But he's growing and changing, and treatment options change too.
I want to keep up, so he can keep doing the best he can.
To make sure your child's treatment keeps up with his changing needs, call 1-800-611-5590 or go to ADHDprogress.com for your free ADHD Progress Kit. You can get a workbook to help you know what to expect at different ages and a progress tracker. 8 tips for working with the doctor to ensure the right treatment for your child's needs. And the latest on treatment options from Shire.
I'm glad I got the kit. Now I know what to ask the doctor.
Get your free progress kit so you can keep up with ADHD and your child can keep making progress. Call 1-800-611-5590 or go to ADHDprogress.com today.
As Jeff Burton worked to recover from an early fender bender, it was the number 31's engine that was laboring.
Jeff Burton struggling in that 31 car.
He was reporting 3/4 down the straightaway, the motor was shutting off. So right after the restart, he asked the crew, should I switch to the B-box? He did that.
That's on and off. I don't know what the hell it is.
Looks like he's extremely loose when he comes off the corner. Looks like he wants to spin out.
Does 31 lose the engine?
Came in as the championship leader.
This is not good.
Oh.
Wes, what do you think now?
Wes Adams, he's the engine tuner. They always bring a tuner to the racetrack, and he was also trying to diagnose.
It may be something, it's a crashing or needle and feed or something. It could be carburetor.
Not the carburetor. It is not the carburetor.
You sit there as a driver, and when something like this happens, you want answers. You see him looking down at his gauges. Right now, he's getting passed by everybody. So what I would do is I'd come in and get it fixed. He's way, way, way off the pace right now.
It is something internal. What do you want me to do?
Come in and see if we can take something off and you back out there and run around. Go to the garage. I don't know that you fix it even if you go in there. Just keep going for a little while. If it breaks, you ain't gonna make up enough. Just keep going.
Sir, if we don't fix it, it will blow up. It will not make the race. It is the engine. There's no question.
I still think we got the potential to make more laps if we come in here and look at it.
Coming to you. Coming to you right now. Coming to you right now.
10-4 on the 31. It is motor related. 31 is in changing carburetors or something right now, Mark, so he's going to be a bunch of laps down before the day's over.
Hey, KV, so you know, 31 cars in the garage are rotor flaws, so what that's going to do for points.
A blown engine blew the 31 out of first place in the point standings. Their early exit from Martinsville dropped the team down to 5th place in the chase. It was a dark day for Burton, but back on the track, the sun broke through, bringing mixed results for contenders.
When the sun came out, I thought the track did lose just a little bit of grip, maybe a little forward bite, but it really wasn't enough to offset the handling of our race car.
We're starting to see the sun. That might be changing the track. Just stay after it. Doing great.
The sun's starting to poke out here about 15 laps ago. Has there been a major change in the handling of the car at all?
Perfect here. Oh, we're loose as hell.
Lap time in here doing an awesome job.
Maybe it did for some other guys, but our car was driving so well, it didn't really mess with us.
I can't even touch the gas right now.
Well, you've got everybody covered by a tent right now. You're doing awesome.
When the track was cooler, we were better. My point is that I don't know if there's anything we're going to be able to do to fix that injury.
With the Virginia sun beating down, native son Denny Hamlin heated up and tracked down leader Jeff Gordon.
Virginia's own Denny Hamlin working on the rear bumper of Jeff Gordon for the lead at Martinsville.
Those are good lap times right there.
The home state favorite dives for the bottom.
Go, baby!
He doesn't want a rookie taking it from him. He's only been here 3 times.
Side by side, leaning heavily on each other out of turn number 2 as they come to the back straightaway.
Play nice. Oh, play nice is right.
They're banging and beating off the exit of turn number 2.
This is for the lead just past halfway.
Still there, still there, still there, clear.
It's only a start racer. You're supposed to run about 8 or 10 before you do this.
Hamlin this time with the lead as they come to the stripe.
Showing veteran skill, the rookie passed the legend for the lead. Martinsville is a track steeped in tradition. Some good, some bad. Multi-car pileups, bad.
Look out, Reese Sorensen is around. There is a log jam. The track is blocked in turn 3. This Martinsville multi-car pileup.
Casey Kane was at the back of it. Don't know if he's got any damage, but Kevin Harvick does.
There is a bit of sheet metal bent in on the left front tire.
So another Childress car with problems here at Martinsville.
Harvick currently 5th in the championship point standing.
Kevin Harvick hung tough, fighting his way to end his day in 2nd place in the chase. Which contenders would end up on the wrong side of the fence?
The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Who's got the fire to win in Atlanta?
We got a good battle here.
Oh, contact! The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, presented by Lumber Liquidators, live from Atlanta, Saturday, 4:30 Eastern, only on Speed.
Don't forget about us, Stevie.
With Glidden Team Colors paint, you can get the official colors of your favorite team.
Sir, you all set.
Whoever that may be. Exclusively from Glidden and only at the Home Depot.
Everything surprised me. The way I look, the way I feel. Hey, I'm 44 years old and I feel great. I'm Dan Marino and I lost 22 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Get real results with Nutrisystem for men.
Hey, I'm at my playing weight now. Losing never felt so good.
Call or go online now to get 4 weeks of awesome food. Plus, through this special offer, you'll also get an extra week of hearty meals free.
With Nutrisystem, you can eat like a man and lose weight.
Our secret is the breakthrough science of the glycemic advantage that separates good carbs from bad. Now carbs are no longer off limits.
So now you can eat burgers, pasta, and even chocolate. I have a new nickname, Skinny.
About $10 a day gets you 4 full weeks of rib-sticking meals.
Get back in the game. Trust me, you will lose weight.
Order our 4-week men's program and get an extra 7 breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and desserts. A full week of food and a $70 value absolutely free. So call now.
Right now, with 100 laps to go, track position is the king because it's just so hard to pass cars. You want that track position.
It wasn't easy to make up ground when the caution kept falling.
And my gosh, the caution flag is out.
Boy, they snap around quick when you get contact, don't they? Hey, we're still in the plane or going for the win, right, bud? We might get a little aggressive here then on pit strategy. Get on the box, do make the call, make it. Let's go. I thought it was a no-brainer. I mean, we're going to pit for 4 tires right here. Pit road's open. I don't worry about that. I ain't got time to think about it. I don't even know where my next race is. I just get in and drive out of it. Yeah, you do a great job of it. Jimmy Johnson looks like he's coming to pit road. He looks like he's coming to pit road.
And he is.
They all are coming to pit. I don't believe it.
The number 48 played a conservative strategy. They would not be the first car off pit road, but they would be the first on 4 times.
Johnson is in. The race leader comes in the crew around to the right side. It's going to be 4 tires again, and all the fuel they can get into it. A 2-tire stop for Casey Kane gets him out in a hurry.
I was real confident at that point. We were the first car with 4 fresh tires. Our car was real fast, and we felt as long as we were able to get some good, long, solid green flag runs that we were going to be in good shape.
We're a lot better than these guys. Let's just be patient, be calm. Green flag, green flag.
Bobby Labonte is the race leader. Bobby Labonte got Gordon did not pit. 2 tires for Casey Kane, and Jimmy Johnson back in 10th.
We pitted, we came out, and I had to come through traffic and really had to run those guys down.
Jimmy Johnson right now is hung up behind Casey Kane. And this is where those laps just start to disappear. You don't get around these guys and get going, you're going to lose your opportunity.
It took me a while to get by the 9, and I started to panic a little bit.
Jimmy Johnson kept his cool, regained his composure, and passed Casey Kane. Then the 48 set his sights on race leader Bobby Labonte.
They rolled the dice, and that was what they needed to do. But if he looks up in the mirror, he's going to see that 48 car get bigger and bigger.
Jimmy Johnson is blasting his way through the field. Jimmy Johnson has come from a country mile back. They've raced their way up to 2nd spot now and are faster than their leader, Bobby Labonte.
And I finally got to the 43. I was just about out of tire.
Jimmy Johnson wasting no time.
I was able to get by him, but I used up a lot to get to that point.
He grabs the bottom and drives under Bobby Labonte.
The 48 was back in the lead. Now, in the closing laps, would Jimmy Johnson have enough left to close in on the checkered flag?
Yo, Chuck, where are you?
I'm staring at it, man.
Staring at what?
The cup. The Nextel cup.
Oh, Oh, you gotta touch it.
I can't. It's in glass.
Then smell it.
Smell it.
Yeah, smell it.
We're gonna need security over here, please.
Talk about the chase all you want with free incoming calls and unlimited Nextel walkie-talkie. Nextel, only from Sprint.
I was young, headstrong. I'll check my heating and cooling system on my time, I thought. Then, one winter, my heat wouldn't work. All my friends were there. The shock on their face still haunts me.
Not a real car guy? Go to the guys who use AC Delco parts. Whatever you drive, they'll inspect your heating and cooling system, which could save you money later. Visit acdelco.com for locations. Real car guys know AC Delco.
Bathroom is still life? How about bathroom as real life? Moen. Buy it for looks, buy it for life.
What is that?
Oh, it's a copycat. Yeah, Fluffy's gonna save us a boatload on color copies. Aren't you, girl?
You need an easy button.
Now get color copies for just 39 cents at Staples. That was easy.
I'm thinking of a number between 450 and 850. Do you know what it is? It's my credit score, and it happens to be 720. The higher my credit score, the better chance I have of saving a lot of money. Do you know your credit score? Do you know what's in your credit report? You can find out right now at freecreditreport.com. You can even print it out if you want to. How much easier could it get? Log on to freecreditreport.com. That's freecreditreport.com.
Free credit report offer applies with enrollment in Triple Advantage.
With less than 60 laps left at Martinsville, Jimmy Johnson held the front, but charging through the field, Denny Hamlin. As the number 11 moved into second place and set his sights on the 48, other contenders seemed to lose focus, causing the caution flag to become the focus of the field.
Kyle Busch in the wall, a 5-car. Right about 10th position.
You ready? Oh, yeah, we're ready. I think that was my fault. I don't know what it was, Kyle. You hit the wall right here.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. was mired behind Casey Kane. To the number 8, passing the number 9, was a matter of addition by subtraction.
Junior, not very happy with his race car right now. And when you're not happy with the race car, you start to take it out on others.
I'm better than 9. He's got to go. Tell him to get a little aggressive here. He drives like it when he's by himself. Hell, tell him to knock him out of the way. I'll fill a hole. He won't get to his bumper.
As the race wore down, frustration built up. In a contest of 2,000 turns, one wrong turn ended Earnhardt Jr.'s hopes.
Look out, Dale Jr.'s around. Gets into Casey Kane. For the Budweiser Chevrolet.
Rear brake locked up on me getting in the corner. We're running, Tony Jr. We're running. Oh.
And so we rack them up once again, and this is going to make it interesting. Just a few laps remaining. Denny Hamlin will have a chance to be right up on the bumper of Jimmy Johnson.
Be 6 laps to go when you get the green. 6. He's mine.
The closing moments. These are the times that test teams, that define drivers, that set the stage for greatness.
I love being in that moment at the end of a race, trying to get position and win. It reminds me of watching football games, fourth quarter. Can they get the ball in the end zone and make a play? Let's make stuff happen.
Green flag.
Back up the green flag at Martinsville Speedway in Virginia. This is going to get interesting through turns 1 and 2.
I knew at some point I was going to get the bumper. It's just part of short track racing.
Hamlin right there on the back bumper.
I'm telling you, that 11 car gets through the center better than anybody here right now.
Denny got in there, roughed me up, got position inside of me.
He is all over that bumper. Contact. Racking and smacking at the exit of 2. Jimmy Johnson holds off Denny Hamlin.
At that point, I kind of moved him down the back straightaway and tried to take away his angle into turn 3.
Johnson tries to chop him off, but he's not going to be able to do it.
Hamlin on the bottom, 48 on the top. Jimmy Johnson's not giving it up.
Johnson back in front.
It would have been easy for him to come back in and hit me again in the center of the corner, but I think he felt that, you know, he made his effort. He tried to get inside of me. I earned it back, you know, earned that position back, and just a race clean at that point.
Last lap at Martinsville.
Jimmy Johnson may just be too strong as Jimmy Johnson begins to ride off into the sunset.
I'd like to see. Bring it to the line.
Johnson wins the Subway 500 at Martinsville.
Yeah, boys, great work. What a pleasure to drive this race car today. Great job. Great job, pit crew. Great job done by everybody.
In a last lap battle between two contenders, there could be only one victorious and one vanquished.
I think he took it right to the line, and he didn't cross the line. He went right to the line of how you should race on a short track, and then let it go. So I have a lot of respect for him and the way he raced me. The championship battle shaping up like it is, and if we can go out and just continue to play offense and continue to race like we have been, and we've been one of the strongest cars on the racetrack, period, since this chase has started. And if we can continue to do that, I think we can race for a championship, and that's all we can ask for.
Redemption is the residue of willpower. The number 48 faced adversity together. Now they savor triumph as one. It's a whole new chase for one dream that one team shares united.